Good morning-ish. It's late morning, early afternoon, depending on where you are. I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all able to follow along with this challenge. I believe we're on day 10 now, which is kind of crazy. We've been working on THM habits for 10 days. And for the past 10 days, I hope you've stayed on plan. But if you haven't, it's okay. We're just going to pick ourselves up and keep going like we've been talking about. So today, our habit just says drink your water. That's the challenge for today. Water is a struggle for a lot of us. So if you are not a water drinker, I have some little tips to help you. One thing I do that helps me a lot is I have a big water bottle and I'll fill it up and put it by my coffee pot so that when I'm struggling to get my eyes open in the morning before coffee, it's right there. And I'll almost play games with myself where I have to drink at least half of this before I have a cup of coffee. Sometimes I have to have a glass of water. I work out every morning, so I will fill at least a glass of water and drink that throughout my workout if I'm not gonna kick it and break the glass, which I should probably switch to plastic or this guy now that I think about it, but hasn't happened yet. So I do drink water when I'm working out. I have a goal of getting a certain number of ounces in every day before I do things like having my Bai tea, that's like a special drink, or even I'll try to get a couple bottles in before I have a sipper. Sometimes things like that are really helpful, but just filling this up ahead of time and placing it where I can grab it and see it and remind myself to drink the water is really helpful too. So we're drinking water today. The general recommendation is half of your body weight in ounces of water, but Pearl and Serene have made comments before, I think maybe just Pearl, about not wanting you to be uncomfortably overfilled with fluids. So drink your sippers. That counts as water intake. I usually don't count caffeinated beverages towards my water because they can be dehydrating. So anything not caffeinated, if you don't like the taste of water, herbal tea is great. THM's hydrates are really great. I really like them all except for the orange flavor. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you guys that. I don't really like that one. It kind of tastes like Tang and it doesn't mix in well. I don't know if anybody else likes the orange flavor, but I don't love that one. I really like if you're using the THM hydrates, I like the Blue Skies Colada. I like the lemon. Those are my two favorites. Before I sign off, this is just a quick reminder because today it's super easy. Just drink your water. I tried to keep Sundays kind of easy. We're on day 10, but we're not stopping. So you need to be on my email list to get all of the cool files. So here's the thing. When we're done with this 14 days, which is just 4 days from now, I am starting my new boot camp. So I am not going to be able to be in this free group as often as I have been over the past 2 weeks because the boot camp has to be the priority. But I made something really hopefully awesome for you guys. I think it's awesome. I think you'll like it. We're gonna keep going with this challenge, but it's not going to be, I'm gonna try to go live every day. We're just gonna be repeating the same challenges again because I have boot camp, but they're still very applicable, still be really helpful. This is a great time to do it, but to help you out a little more, I put together this quarantine guide for you guys. So I'm gonna show you what's in it. This is gonna be emailed to everybody that's on my email list tomorrow morning. Okay, so I made some of my favorite THM podcasts. I made a list for you guys so you can listen to some of my favorite ones, some of the really, 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 really good ones. Not that they're not all good, but they're pretty great. I made a list of exercise programs you can do at home, just so you know if you ever download anything that I create, and I know I create so many printables, it's probably kind of crazy to keep track of. But if it's in bold and underlined text, that means it's a clickable link. So you can print this like I did when you get it in your email tomorrow, but you want to save it on your computer and you'll want to click on the link to open up to the program if you're interested in trying any of these free things that I linked here for you guys. Now, quick note, if you are downloading anything and it looks like it goes, or you're clicking something that should download like this from the email and it goes to a blank page, that means it probably went to your download folder on your computer or it's at the bottom of your screen. It's probably already been downloaded. You just have to hunt around and find out a little bit. So I have a list of my favorite free exercise programs. I made a list of my favorite recipes that are kind of hidden gems in the book Trim Healthy Table for you to try, and a spot for you to write down recipes that you might want to try to experiment and enjoy during this quarantine time. I made a habit principle so you can focus on different habits on THM. I made a new 30-day tracker so you can mark off each day that you stayed on plan. Hold on. I made a fitness tracker. You can go ahead and keep track of what you do for exercise, if anything. Remember, walking counts. And a little daily planner. All of this is in the free quarantine guide that I made for you guys. It will be going out to emails tomorrow morning. So if you aren't on my email list or you're concerned that you won't get it, go to the pinned post at the top of this Facebook group and sign up for it. If you already get emails from me and you sign up for anything that I provide, you won't get double emails. It's just so that my system knows which emails to send which people. Believe it or not, some people on my email list aren't doing the challenge and they don't want to be getting the daily challenge emails. So that's why you have to sign up for specific things to get them from me, because I don't want to spam anybody and I don't want to stress anybody out with too many emails. So I hope you all love this. I put a lot of work into it and I think it's kind of fun just to have some new ideas to help you through starting this challenge over and doing another 14 days when we wrap up. I will still be trying to go live every day. I want everybody to be accountable. So what we're doing right now is, if you can please comment below. It's early-ish in the day, so I'm sure not everybody's had all their water yet. So maybe under this video, you can comment and let me know how many days you've been on plan consecutively. And if it hasn't been that long, that's okay. Just for the accountability to say, hey, I've been following this pretty well for, 10 days, 1 day, whatever it is, it's still a victory. So go ahead and comment and let everybody know how you're doing on plan. And if you haven't been sticking to the plan so well, maybe think through and brainstorm some ways to make it happen for today and tomorrow. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.